coming out for you on a Thursday, and whenever I come back from then, I will then do the waxing of the leg hair. I can't have everyone looking at me on the beach awkwardly because I have no leg hair. Alright, so let's jump into it. Obviously, you guys...
Really think you can train me to be a 6-star?
I need energy ammo. Oh, I can't.
What's going on, guys? My name is Omega, and welcome back to another Apex Legends video. So today we have a bunch of things to go over. We got a couple of updates from Respawn as well as from developers going over the big cheating problem happening in Apex. There's also going to be some more news towards the end of this video, but first off, I just want to go over what Jason McCord talked about in the new kind of like Respawn updates that they're doing over on the Respawn YouTube channel. In this video, Jason McCord talked about the cheating situation in Apex. He started off by saying that anti-cheat doesn't technically stop cheating forever. He also mentioned that people will always find new ways to either hack or cheat the game. The best thing that they can do is just try and stay one step ahead of it. Now, in terms of how they're looking to deal with the cheating situation currently in Apex, he said this.
I can't say some things that I think is really important. We are so many things we can do for Jason. Let's see what these babies can do. This might look something like retroactive. Find the cheater in your next match.
Why?
So that's kind of small, but I think that would be useful. Also, for a cheater, you'll get notified that the person that you reported was
Mantis killed his own KDR.
enforcement on players get boosted by cheaters. So we already can detect this, but it's a lot of manual testing for us. So we're streamlining our pipeline so that we can make that detection a lot more effective. There's no being got people on this whole time. Anytime that there feels like a surge, and you know, it's just so frustrating. That's the moment in your match. It's like there might be a surge, and then there'll be a surge of fans, and it's dead.
So let me know down in the comments if you think that this is a cheater in any of your ranked games, or do you think that these ideas from Respawn are actually going to
Mom, vertical jump pad is a real killer. You vertical jump pad.
that were affected by the code issues who haven't been able to log into Apex for the last couple of months. Respawn is apparently still giving out rewards to players who were affected for an extreme amount of time. This one guy on Reddit named the Crooked Rod said, I was locked out of my account for 40 plus days, and all I wanted was to play. Today I received 80 plus Apex packs, and on top of that, they gave me 3,000 Apex points and free heirloom shards. You more than made up for the error. All I really wanted was to play. Thank you so much, Respawn. I truly appreciate it. Now, while this is really good, and I'm definitely glad that people who are affected by these codenet errors are not only getting the chance to play again, but also getting rewarded for all of the time that they missed on this game. But on the contrary, there's also some people who are reporting that all of their heirlooms and all of their cosmetics are lost on Apex. So this originally came from a post made by a guy named BLHB over on Reddit. He said, lost 6 heirlooms and $2,000 because my EA account is somehow different. And in his post, he said that he was prompted to sign into his EA account from Apex Legends, and when he did so, for some reason, he had signed on to an account that had literally nothing on it. He said all of it, and everything that he owned was lost, which added up to about $2,000 worth of cosmetics. After contacting EA support, they basically said that there was nothing that they could do for some reason. Now, this guy did make an update a day ago saying nothing has happened, we basically accepted he's not getting his stuff back, but today he was playing, and once he leveled up, he gained 364 levels worth of packs. Since his progress was at 0, when Apex saw he was at level 300 plus, it automatically gave him all the packs. So this guy didn't apparently get his heirlooms back, he just got a bunch of packs to make up for the fact that he was level 0, and then he, I guess, went back to a normal level. Now, Respawn did address this issue in some sort of way. I think there's a lot of different people experiencing, like, very similar but also different problems, so not everything is fixed, but they are working on a lot of different stuff. As in investigating reports of some Apex players losing unlocked after checking the email associated with their EA account. This report was affecting account progress for PS4 players. We've asked support teams to escalate these reports. We'll report back with updates. They said to clarify, the PS4 account progress bug is a similar but separate issue. It doesn't appear to be connected to the email/account link issue we're looking into. And then on April 6th, which was the day after they made those tweets, they made another set of tweets saying, we've identified an issue with a database shard which we believe has been contributing to the recent regression issue.
I think that's pushing me off. I can't tell.
Which may result in disconnects. And so I guess migrating onto a different Shard did fix the progression issue for a lot of different people, but I am still seeing reports of not everyone's cosmetics being returned to them, and this really sucks, man, especially if you spend a ton of money on Apex. The unfortunate reality is that when you buy something in the video game, you don't technically own what you buy. You know, if you look at the EA terms of service, or basically the terms of service for any big game out there, whenever you buy a skin or some kind of cosmetic, you're technically leasing that cosmetic from the company. You don't actually own the skin, so when stuff like this happens, there's bugs, and you might lose a bunch of things that you have. There's not a lot that EA can really do besides, you know, offer things to make up for it. So just know that you guys did lose your cosmetics. I'm sure you will not be forgotten by Respawn. They just have so much going on with the cheater situation in Apex. They also recently made a tweet. They're going to try and fix the DDoS attacks that have been happening on the Titanfall games for the last couple of years. So they got a ton of issues that they're currently working on, but when I do find out more information on whether these are going to be resolved in the future, I will definitely let you guys know. Chad Grenier also recently went on to the Brown Girl Gamer Code podcast and talked about a big feature that is going to be coming to Apex very soon, and that is private matches. So this is super exciting, man. He basically said that while they don't have a timeline, they want private matches to go public as quickly as possible. He said everyone on every single system will be able to participate in these private matches, and he also said it'll make it a lot easier to host private tournaments. So this is going to be really cool and really big news. I know a lot of content creators out there are going to love to be able to use this private match feature, you know, be able to make their own kind of content, their own kind of game modes. There's so much different stuff that I can imagine with this new feature. I'm definitely very excited to see if that gets implemented. Like I said, we don't have an exact date, but hopefully maybe by the time season 9 will have private matches in Apex. Now, for the rest of this video, I want to go over you guys some data mine information as well as some leaks regarding the next possible heirloom. So, lots of cool stuff to talk about. I first want to mention a tweet that Shrubtle made yesterday. He said, as we approach the tail end of Season 8, here are some notable dates that are as follows. So, he said, on April 13th, we have the War Games event. April 16th says corrupted keycards have become available. This is apparently going to be the start of the Season 9 teasers. On April 20th, we're going to have some content/legend teasers. On April 25th, a map update teaser. April 27th, the Golden Week sale. And then on May 4th, we're going to have Season 9. Now again, these dates are likely to change since they're not official from Respawn, but we've learned that most things in the game files happen around the time that they say they will, so I'm pretty sure that these dates are mostly going to be accurate. Now, to end this video, I also have some information on the next possible heirloom that is going to be coming out for Crypto. So this came from Bias12 from Twitter, LinkedIn account, as well as the got pulled down description below. His tweet, he said, just got it confirmed by my insider that the heirloom for Crypto is called a Jito. I think that's how you pronounce it. Jito. I'm not too sure. So they can't get an image of the heirloom. It's too risky for him because his name is going to be everywhere on it, but this will do for now. And as you guys can see, this is kind of like a Korean katana. Obviously, this is just like a stock image of what the actual sword looks like. So Crypto's heirloom is supposed to have some resemblance to this specific sword. So I'm definitely very excited for that. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys are hyped that Crypto is now supposedly going to be getting an heirloom soon. I know many people were thinking that Wattson is supposed to be getting the next heirloom. Well, let me remind you guys that things found in the game files or things coming from leaks are always subject to change. It could happen that we get like Revenant's heirloom next and Crypto doesn't get an heirloom for like a year. We really don't know, but I'm sure that eventually all of the legends, you know, my name is Omega, and welcome back to another video. So today's video got a shorter topic to talk to you guys about Chinatown Market skins and why the event actually got delayed until further notice. Watson's ultimate is also not working as intended.
I don't know, folks. Does this look like a fair fight? Oh, they say yes, so
Dude, such cowards.
I'll go over all that information with you guys towards the end. Now, to start off, a hotfix actually went live in Apex yesterday, and according to Respawn, they fixed a bunch of little issues that I know a lot of people were complaining about. They fixed some crashes, including one tied to explosive holes, resolved some out-of-string memory errors, which I actually saw a lot of people getting in the past couple of weeks, fixed some menu overlap issues on the Switch, and other various stability issues. So as you guys know, Ryan Rigney talked about how Respawn is going to be doing a lot more player communications, specifically on their Respawn Twitter account. you guys are interested in getting the breaking news from Respawn, I'll link down to their Twitter in the description. Now, let's talk about the Chinatown market. So, as you guys know, the Chinatown market event was supposed to drop in Apex Legends today. We're expected to get about 4 or 5 brand new skins for Chinatown, but according to Respawn in a post they made yesterday, this event is going to be delayed until further notice. So, in a tweet, they said, in support of our friends at Chinatown Market's decision to rebrand, we're holding the launch of in-game Chinatown Market branded skins in Play Apex tomorrow. The skins will come back with a fresh look after the rebrand. Now, for those that aren't aware, Chinatown Market is a brand that sells clothing. I know people are confusing this with maybe some kind of like Chinese New Year event, but this is an online e-commerce store that sells a lot of different kinds of clothing. Basically, when they first announced their partnership with Apex Legends, it got a ton of people from the Apex community going over to Chinatown Market to see what it was all about. What ended up happening is that people found out that the owner of Chinatown Market didn't have Asian culture, so they got a lot of backlash, I guess, on Twitter and from people who owned their clothing, especially people who came from Apex Legends. Now, in a tweet, they said the Asian community is rightfully demanding
Olympus
all of us
sucks.
to think and act more honestly. We should have done this sooner.